So you're going to be learning how to, let's see, find the value of each digit in a decimal. So you need to know your place values for decimals. Okay, we're going to look at this chart together. So looking at this chart, you see that we have a decimal up here on the first row, which is 3.847. Okay, so this is the decimal they started out with. Then they broke it down into each place value to tell you, so you can tell me what each value is worth. The whole number is just written as 3 times 1. If you're writing it as a decimal, you can say 3.0. That's the value. That's how much this number is worth. Does that make sense? If you look at the next place value, it's after the decimal, which is the 10th place value. You can also write that as 8 times 1/10. Okay? Or you can just say that it's worth 0.8. That makes sense? Stop going ahead. Okay, the hundredths place value is 2 places over from the decimal. This one you can write as 4 times 1/100, or you can say the value of it is 0.04. Shh. And then the last one is in the thousandths place value. It's the third number over, so you can write it as 7 times 1,000, or you can say the value of it is 0.007. So these are just the different forms. The standard form is this one. Write this in your journals. Standard form, and write 3.847. The expanded form is where you write it like with the fractions. So you're going to break it down. See the second row? You're going to break it down into each one of these. So I'm going to say 3 times 1 plus 8 times 1/10 plus, what would be my next one? Times what? 1/100. Very good. Plus, my last one is 7 times 1/1000, because that's in the thousandths place value. So this is considered expanded form. Make sense? How would you say this in word form? You guys practice this. I would say what? Just look at this and let's say it together. 3 and, whenever you see the decimal, that's you say the word and. 3 and 847. There's still another word you're missing. You have to say what place value it is. 847 thousandths, because the very last number is what place value you say out loud. So that's how you say thousandths. 3 and 847 thousandths. Make sense? All right. So let's do this chart together that you see on your paper. So this is number 1. I already filled mine in, so I have to draw it. Okay, they give you the decimal 2.695, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is what place value up here? 1. And then we have our decimal. And then what's the next place value? Tenths. And then? And the last one? Woo, almost ran out of room. So how would I write this decimal in the top part of this? The 2 goes in which place value?
Ones.
Where does the 6 go?
Tens.
And the 9?
Hundreds.
And the 5.
Thousands.
Very good. So now for the second row, write it in expanded form. So how do you put the 2? Expanded form is, remember, we're multiplying. So we're going to say 2 times 1. Okay, now we've crossed the decimal line. So how do I write the 6? 6 times?
Times 1.
1/10.
Yeah.
Because we're in the 10th place value. How do I write the 9?
9 times 100th.
Very good. And the 5?
5 times 1,000.
Very good. Any questions on how we did that? Okay, now the last one, you're writing the actual value of just that number. So the 2 is written as 2.0. How would I write the 6?
0.6.
0.6, because I just want to talk about this number. I don't care about the 2 anymore. So I leave everything off but the 6. How do I write the next one?
0.09.
0.09, because you see here we have 2 zeros. We're in the hundredths, so there's 2 place values. How would I write the last one? 0.005, because there's 3 place values, so I need 3 place values here. Does all that make sense? So when the question asks you what is the value of one of these digits, like if I ask you what is the value of that digit, you're going to answer with this, 0.09. This last one is always the value of each digit. Okay? So look at number 2. Number 2 says, give me the value of the underlined digit, and the 9 is underlined. So what's the value of this? It is the hundredths place value, but what is the actual value of that?
0.09.
Very good. It is the hundredths, so you just write the 9 value. Okay, number 3 says 4.691, and the 6 is underlined. What is the value of the underlined?
0.6.
Does everybody agree? Okay, and I'm going to put number 4 up here because I'm out of room. 3.805, the 5 is underlined. What is the value of the 5?
0.005.
All right, I think y'all got it. Very good. Any questions on any of this? That's it. You can write your name on the top of that paper, turn it in, and work on IXL G4.